Hi, I'm Vera.
Hi, I'm Christina. And today we are going to be talking about what happens in the case of disasters, because like with the example of the Oakland warehouse fire, there was like at least 36 people that were killed in that. And it's really, I can only imagine what being in a disaster would feel like. Panic, fear, and
Heroism.
yeah, heroism.
Because they found people on top of other people trying to help them not get burned first.
Yeah, that's so touching, isn't it?
So there's heroism in there too.
Strength, yeah. But one of the things that we wanted to talk about today is because when we're going through a type of a death like that, it's
traumatic.
A trauma death, is that sometimes we can be disoriented because of what's going on. Like, say, we want to protect others, we're worried about others as we're in that type of situation. And we wanted to bring this up today because to comfort those people who lose someone in a disaster or a situation like that, but also for us just to know, because it's heartbreaking. I read a story using the Oakland warehouse fire as an example in the newspaper about, there was a girl that was in the fire in the situation, and she had texted her mom and she said, "I love you, Mom, I'm going to die." It's like, when I read that, it was just so, I can't even imagine what it would have felt like to get that text, or to send a text like that, But the amazing thing about it is that God never leaves us alone. Because in a disaster, one of the things that Vera and I have talked about recently is that throne angels are there to help us to transition us to the other side. And they come before we even leave our body, huh, Vera?
Oh yeah. There's no perfecting anymore because we know we're going to die. That is the end of our contract with God.
Right.
So there's no reason to have to feel anything, go through anything, unless you want to. Right. Unless, it's like, I guess, a personal choice, whatever. But in that kind of situation, your soul is out, gone. So there is no suffering.
Exactly. And
you're not having to visualize them burning to death or being so afraid and suffocating, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's why I really wanted to talk about this, is because it's like, here we are. If we're in there, we could picture ourselves in their situation, and it's pitch black, yeah, and there's smoke, and you can't see anything, and and then there's a ray of light, and the smoke starts to clear, and then there's a hand that picks us up or that helps us up. That's our throne angels. Throne angels are the highest phylum under Mother God. They are the divine feminine, her handmaidens. So in situations like that, that is who comes to take us before, like you just said, we just step out of the body and they take us into the light. It's so comforting to know that that's, also, I just wanted to say their function is life, because, they're Mother God's throne army. Yeah, they're all female warrior angels, but their function is life. And so it's like, how powerful is that? It's life after death. It's amazing.
You're really going back into life.
Exactly.
Because that is home.
Right, the other side.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to also point out that, throne angels were known about throughout history. Angus told us through Vera that they were the Valkyries that would go to battlefields to collect the souls of fallen, warriors, and they take them home to the land of the gods, Valhalla. So it's amazing because they've been always known and they're always there. But it's just something, it's an amazing thing to know that is what happens, is that it's not all this.
That would give me, some sort of peace to know that my loved one didn't suffer. Exactly. You still are going to have the grief of them not being there anymore, because you're only human. You're the one that's left, right?
Yeah.
But at least knowing that they didn't suffer, that would be, to me, the biggest gift.
Exactly. And that's why we wanted to talk about that today, throne angels at disasters and so forth.
Yeah.
So that we all know. Comfort
Yeah,
and knowledge.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next
Next
Saturday.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.